good to have you back on the channel. El Salvador will soon roll out the first Volcano bond ever created. And this project, the Volcano bond, will be backed by Bitcoin. The question many are asking is whether this ambitious plan is viable. What are the uncertainties embedded in this bond? What is the connection between quote and unquote Bitcoin City and the bond? What would the citizen benefit from this project? Stay tuned. Let us examine the why, what, and how concerning the Volcano bond. Meanwhile, grab a cuppa, of course a cup of tea, and then subscribe to the channel. And for a better understanding of this topic, let me quickly tell you about bond. Bond is a debt contract or obligation, if you like, between two parties. The issuer of the bond, the borrower, and the investor who invest in the bond in return for a payment as interest on the asset, which is known as coupon payment, meaning the borrower is obliged to pay the investor consistent and predictable payment within a set duration. Wait, don't go. Let me explain how the bond is calculated using this example. Let's say a bond is issued by a company called Blue Diamond with a fixed coupon rate of 3% per year, maturity date 3 years, and a principal of £2,000. The bond can now be regarded as an IOU contract between the issuer, Blue Diamond, and the investor with a duration of 3 years. Remember, the coupon rate is at 3%. It works out to be £60 per year, and bonds usually pay out coupons semi-annually or every 6 months. In effect, the investor will receive £30 as coupon payment every 6 months over the 3 years duration. And then when the contract matures on the set date, the investor will also collect the principal value of £2,000. Okay, now I'm convinced you now know what bond means. That said, let us examine El Salvador government blueprint or initiative concerning the bond. Okay, now you see, essentially, government of President Nayib Bukele's strategy is to raise about $1 billion through quote Bitcoin bond end quote in partnership with Blockstream, a digital asset infrastructure company. Therefore, if you and I invest in the Volcano bond, we're entitled to a certain percentage of returns in the form of coupon payment annually. And to inform you, the Volcano bond, according to the government, will yield 6.5% annually as payment. I will explain more about it later in this video. Just stay tuned. Moving on. What is the connection between the Volcano bond and the Bitcoin City? Stay tuned. Let me break it down. El Salvador plan to construct a quote-unquote Bitcoin City near a volcano that will be funded by the cryptocurrency, according to the president. The president plan, or rather vision, is to create a smart city based on the use of Bitcoin as a cryptocurrency and funded by Bitcoin-based bonds. And the city, listen to this, will be located along the Gulf of Fonseca, I hope I pronounced that right, in the Pacific Ocean, a body of water containing volcanic islands that also form a border with Honduras and Nicaragua. And this city will be the first, the world first Bitcoin city. The city will have residential and commercial areas, services, entertainment, restaurant, and an airport. And let's say you are concerned about the source of power. Well, Bitcoin City will be powered by a nearby volcano, providing geothermal energy. this Volcano will be different from the Tecopa one currently powering mining operation in the country. Voila, this is impressive. And listen to Bukele vision for the city. Yeah, Bukele said that the proposed city would have its mayor, yeah, you heard me, the proposed city will have its mayor, will not charge residents or business income tax, capital gains taxes, property tax or payroll tax. Instead, it will levy a 10% value added tax on purchases to pay for city upkeep. Half of the proceeds from that tax will go towards supporting standard city services like trash collection, maintaining parks. The rest will go towards paying for the bonds the government is issuing to build the city. Impressive, I would say. Remember the block stream digital asset infrastructure, the company in partnership with the government to monitor and supervise the Volcano bond. Well, according to the company executive Mo, M-O-W, that's the name of the person, he said the bond is technically named EWB1 or El-Salvador Bitcoin Bond 1, and I quote, what make it a Bitcoin bond is because it's backed by Bitcoin, so half of the $1 billion will go into buying Bitcoin, he said. And I quote again, the president is going to buy $500 million of Bitcoin, end quote. Wow. Now let us examine the Volcano bond details. Well, you see, according to a report, the bond is set to mature in 2030 with a 6.5% coupon rate. Besides, a dividend is embedded in the bond, and the government will give back initial profit. According to the bond contract, the El Salvador government, the issue of the bond with the book runner, you know them now, will give back half of the money realized to investor after recovering the first 500 million in Bitcoin. Wow. However, Mo explained that the bond has a 5-year lock-up period. Yes, you heard me. Lock-up period, meaning that 500 million in Bitcoin will be taken off the market until that time. After that, the coupon will increase due to dividend. Well, according to Mo prediction, or projection if you like, he expects Bitcoin to have reached a 1 million price tag by the end of 5 years. Okay, listen to this. Some experts have frowned and questioned the realization of the prediction. Bloomberg, for instance, raised some concerns about the timesheet and argued that forecasting Bitcoin will hit 1 million mark within 5 years may not be realistic. So in that case, what happens to investors' money and the 6.5 coupon rate? Well, nonetheless, Mo strongly believe and share the vision of El Salvador Bitcoin revolution. And I quote him, the key here is that the nation state is embracing the concept of money being distinctly separate from the state and is the first step in the right direction. Everything good takes time, and will show us that everything happening in El Salvador is good for Bitcoin, end quote. Okay, now, what is your take concerning the Volcano bond? In my opinion, finger crossed. Well, I'd like to hear from you. And now, here comes the best part. Subscribe, like, and comment. Remember, the vision is to generate wealth, build companies, and then create jobs. Bye now. See you soon.